Ah,
Good morning, children. Welcome to our English classes once again. And you all know that slowly and steadily we are learning the combination of sentences. We learn many things about the combination of sentences. Today, we are going to learn one more concept in combination of sentences, that is nothing but if clause. What is it? If clause. So what is this if clause? How and when we should use this if clause? We are going to learn in this class. Are you ready? Okay. So if clause. So clause I already we discussed in the previous class. It is also a sentence. But in this sentence we don't get any complete meaning. But this sentence should have a subject and predicate. So it won't give any complete meaning, and this clause will depend upon some other sentences which are called main clauses, and these clauses are subordinate clauses. So here, so that is about the clause. And what is about if? If is nothing but a condition. So that's why we call them as if clauses or conditional clauses. So what is meant by condition? My dear students, if you complete this work, then only you are allowed to play in the ground. That is a condition. So when you can play in the ground, only when you fulfill this condition. So that's why we call them as conditional clauses. There are so many conditional clauses in English, but this if clause is a very, very important concept in our English. Okay. So that is the definition of if clause. Now let us learn the types of if clauses. So basically there are three types. There are three types in if clauses. We call them as type 1, type 2 and type 3. So type 1, type 2 and type 3. So what is this type 1? Let us learn about type 1. So type 1 is nothing but we call them as possible. We call them as possible conditions. And type 2 is called unlike or improbable. Probable. Probable. And third one, impossible. So there are three types of if clauses. First one is called possible, next one is probable, and third one is impossible. So what is type 1? Possible. So it can be performed. It can be performed if you fulfill certain conditions. And unlikely or probable. Probable means may happen or may not happen. It may rain or it may not rain. I may have some money or I may not have some money. So if I have some money, I may do something. If I don't have money, I may not do something. So probable means may happen or may not happen. And what is the third type? It is impossible type. It cannot be performed. So in addition to these three types of sentences, there is one more type in if clause which is called imaginary. Imaginary sentences. And all these things come under if clause. So if you can understand the concept better if I give you some examples. Okay? So let us see some examples. So type 1 example is, if I find her address I send her an invitation. So here, I find her address, I send her an invitation. So it comes under type 1. So is it possible? Yes. If I find her address, if I find her address, if I find her address, I will send her an invitation. If I find her an address, after the if clause we should put a comma. I will send her an invitation. So how do you identify type 1 sentences? So in type 1 sentences, the if condition will be in present tense and the main clause will be in future tense. Here you find will. So you may find will, shall, may, can. Okay. So we find will, may, can. So this type of words will be found in the main clause, whereas in the if condition we find V1 form of the verb. This is how we can identify whether it comes under type 1 sentences or not. Next. So let us see one more example. So type 1 talks about the possibility. Definitely you can fulfill that condition when you perform certain conditions. Work hard. Work hard. You get good marks. So students, tell me, can you get good marks? Yes, definitely you can good marks. When you work hard. So definitely you all can good marks. You can definitely achieve this target. It is possible. When it is possible, if you can perform or if you can fulfill this condition of hard working. Yes, if you work hard, comma, you will get good marks. Is it okay? So is it, do you understand about the first type 1 sentences?
Yes.
Yes, you can get good marks when, if you work hard. If you work hard, you will get good marks. So here also work is in V1 form and will is in future verb. So this is type 1. Next, see another example in type 1.
Okay.
Don't go there. You may catch cold. So don't go there. You may catch cold. If you go there, definitely you catch cold. Okay. So this is also a possible sentence. There is possibility of getting cold if you go there. So this is in type 1 sentence. If you go there, you may catch cold. Simple. If you go there, comma, you may catch cold. So these are type 1 sentences. And you understand that if is a positive one, whereas unless is also a conditional clause, unless will be in negative form. So that's why we didn't mention not here. If you go there, you may catch cold. So these are type 1 examples. Let us see one example from type 2. It rained. It rained.